Hello, hola, and bonjour, subscribers. I'm going to take you through a bicep workout that I'm actually doing over spring break at my house. So I'm too cheap to go to pay for one day at a gym, and I'm all alone today. Doug's not available today. So I actually did this workout in my basement. And you'll see I can still keep the intensity extremely high as I need it. Just get my music in, and I'm good to go. My workouts consist of 5 sets for each exercise, and there's about 4 exercises each. And then you'll see I throw in some cardio at the end, 200-calorie session. That's what I usually do about every other day, so 3 to 4 times a week. For this, I'm going to use some pre-workout. I just got this Muscle Farm Assault pre-workout at the Arnold Classic. I don't know if it's because I haven't used a pre-workout for maybe 2 months before this. I mean, I'm sure that's probably why. But I took just a half scoop of this, and boy, it really works. Like, it was intense. So I'm going to mix just a half scoop of this with 8 to 12 ounces of water. And let's get to it.
Alright guys, I'm going to start out with a nice warm-up set of 135 on a straight barbell. Nah, I'm kidding. Of course not. We're actually going to start here with the close grip underhand pull-ups. Now, like I said before, I'm going to have 4 exercises, each with 5 sets. Now, for these, you're going to want to have your hands pretty close together, guys. Keep your elbows as close in as possible. Now I like to, as you can tell, I'm going all the way down and actually stretching out the biceps, and I'm trying to get my chin actually above the bar. Now this is really going to be good for mass building. I'm just doing this as almost a warm-up. I want to keep the reps high because now I'm cutting for the NPC Natural Ohio on April 6th. That's only 4 weeks away. So I'm doing each exercise, I'm trying to do about 8 to 12 reps, sometimes a little more. I actually push myself to the limit, so sometimes I'm doing way beyond that. And sometimes with pulls, when I get hard like that, I keep trying to bust them out as much as I can, get at least 8 reps. If I'm really struggling, there we go, good stretch at the bottom. Now for our second exercise, we're moving on to the standing straight barbell curls, again with 5 sets. Now for this one, I'm starting out with a little bit lighter weight. I think that's only 5s on each side, so it's about 55 pounds. Just something I can really stretch and squeeze. I can't emphasize that enough. Squeezing the muscle, stretch and squeeze. Stop the movement, squeeze. There we go. The muscle contraction is one of the most important things for actually putting on muscle. Here, I'm only doing about 55 pounds. I wish it was 155. Then I'm actually moving up in the weight a little bit, keeping the sets intense. This is my second set. I moved up to 65 pounds, so it's nothing too much, but it's the good weight for me, so I can do around 10 to 12 reps for each set. And this one, I don't even know how many I'm doing. I'm just burning the exercise out. As you can see, I'm keeping the exercises intense as I can, with a little kid kitchenette right behind me and pool supplies. Here we go. This is the third set, my heavy set. I put on 10s on each side along with the 2 5s, so it's actually about 85 pounds. So it's nothing special, but for keeping the strict form, stretch and squeeze, it's a good heavy set for me, especially to keep up in the 8 to 12 rep range. I'm really starting to feel it here. Obviously momentum's coming into it slightly. I don't want to use too much. Keep your chest out. There we go. And push up. Really strive for that last rep. There we go. Now, I'm moving on to the third exercise. This is the individual dumbbell preacher curls. I'm using dumbbells of about 25 pounds here. Now, nothing in this workout is very impressive with the weight, I know, but I try to keep it intense with the higher reps. Now, the preacher curl, this isn't as inclined as I would like it to be, but it will have to do for being at home. There, I can self-spot here, one on each arm. I really like the preacher curl just because it completely takes out the momentum. No momentum is involved, so it's all on your biceps. It kind of gets hard at the end of sets to not use your front delt to help pull up the weight, but again, it's that mind-muscle connection, what I really use to hit the muscle the best possible way that I can. I really like to self-spot on this exercise and then slow on the negatives once you can't come up anymore. Okay guys, now I'm moving on to my final exercise. It's gonna be single arm dumbbell hammer curls, again 5 sets, and I'm using 35 pounds I believe here. Again, pretty janky homemade dumbbells, but here I'm hitting the brachialis and part of the forearms actually to finish out my bi workout. I like to hit the brachialis at the end of a workout just because I like to have enough strength during the big movements like straight bar curl, and using my forearms, they will get tired at the beginning of a workout and then my grip gives out. I can't hold the bar as well as I'd like. Here I burn it out with lifting both arms at once. Now this is my third set, I think. I moved up in weight, I think to 45 pounds. Now this, I'm using some momentum and I know some shoulders are being used, but I really am a firm believer in overloading the muscle. And even being 4 weeks out, I don't want to lose any muscle. So this is going to hopefully shock the fibers and at least maintain my muscle that I've got. And I'm only using this weight for 1 set. I wouldn't be using this for like even 2 or 3 sets because it's just too much. I'd like to concentrate more on the stretching and squeezing. Again, I'm finishing the exercise with raising them both at once. Just really burn that out. Now I finish my workouts usually every other day with a cardio session. It lasts about 20 minutes or however long it takes me to do 200 calories.
I'm here doing my post-workout meal. I'm going to try this new Cafe Mocha Diamatize isolate I have. And it's actually so new, I can't even find the scoop in there. So I got to use my old scoop. And I'm going to try this out. And we'll see how that tastes.